Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutation to you Akim out there preaching this truth in diligence and sincerity. This is the Brothers Zabak from the GMS Dallas camp, coming up with another lesson. I'm just looking at this protest that's been going on all day. Today is March the 24th. And these people been out here marching for the violence that's been taking place in these schools with these school shootings. You know, marching for gun control and for the government to some kind of way restrict guns or maybe take away guns. But nonetheless, it's a big, nationwide protest that's going on in major cities today, and that's prophecy being fulfilled, This is 2nd Esdras chapter 9 and verse 9. Well, Salaki on the top of Esdras, 2nd Esdras chapter 9. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, and that's what we're doing. We're measuring the time diligently, man. We're looking at the catastrophes that's going on. We're looking at these protests that's going on, these nationwide protests, Black Lives, whether it be Black Lives Matter, protests on these gun laws, protesting about corruption in the government, the gay protests or whatever they protesting. But these are big protests, man. That's signs from the heavens, and the waters are disturbed, man, because we're all made of water, collectively. And the waters are being disturbed. The people's spirits are being disturbed, man. And we're pushing out this truth. And man, the Heavenly Father is about to get ready to do something big. It says, Then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is the time where the Most High is about to visit the world that he made, And we understand that through the prophecies, looking at the uproars of people, looking at the markets and how they're being they're in a down slope. It might increase and decrease, but ultimately everything is about to go bad. China has its own. The brother's been talking about it. The yuan. It's a monetary system that it has excluded the United States out of, and that's a big thing, And here soon we're gonna really feel the financial situation that the United States of America is in, and the tensions are gonna rise, and the nations are gonna start actually being physical with each other, World War III is on the brink. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, and this is uproars of people, man, and we're seeing that. And there's been an earthquake every day somewhere in the world, and earthquakes are possibly multiple earthquakes. I don't keep up with it, but brothers keep up with it. I guess it's something I need to start doing. But the earthquakes are been increasing. I hear the brothers talk about the earthquakes all the time and the uproars of people. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a big earthquake that come and shake up these people that's out here protesting, man. Lord willing, that happen. That would be a blessing. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And all of this was already written. Our apostles and elders and prophets of aforetime already seen the vision of these things, and seeing that like everything is already written out. There's nothing that's happening that wasn't supposed to go on. Nothing that's going on that wasn't supposed to go on. The will of the Heavenly Father cannot be broken. You know? This is for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And we're manifested in the end, man. This is a manifestation of the time that we're living in. And we're living in the end of times. It's time for the Heavenly Father to show himself, you know. This is Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short time. And with all this stuff going on, the so-called white man is about to close in on these people, man. These people really think that they can control and go against the government and continue to have these rallies and do different things like they're really free and that their voice matters. No, your voice does not matter. This whole thing is controlled, man. The so-called elite of these people, of the so-called white man, of Esau, you know, the Edomites that rule this world, man. They see all of this, man, and this is all a part of their plan to put harsh judgment on the people, man, because and more restrictions on the people. Now it might lift up one thing, but it's gonna be harder on another thing. You know, these people out here protesting, got their kids protesting, thinking that they're doing a great thing, man. But they're only furthering the agenda of the so-called white man, the so-called elites of this world. You know, and they're gonna come down on our people, especially because I've seen Jake out there protesting. You know, he's gonna come down on our people and the rest of these nations, and even a few of the Edomites. A nice amount of the Edomites, low-level Edomites, are gonna be came down upon too. You know, so-called white man doesn't care about his people. When he start implementing this mark of the beast, this RFID microchip, he don't care about his people, and it's gonna be known when martial law break out. When martial law is called, and it's gonna have to be some type of order that's gonna be set straight. So-called white man is gonna come down hard. He's not gonna go easy on these people because these people are proud, man. These people are proud and they really believe the bullshit that we've been taught. You know, including myself, man. I've been taught a lot of bullshit, and this truth is washing all of that shit out of my mind. You know, but I just want to just make a point on that, man. With that, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahal Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessing to you, Akim, out there fighting and pushing, man. Keep pushing, brothers. Shalom.